Hi, good Vach. This is Rabbi Tzimi Mandel, formerly of Kalbnei Yisrael of Brooklyn. Now we're in beautiful Muncie with my son Aaron's yeshiva Bris Avram. And we met Jen and Phil, as I told you, last week. And Jen suggested that we do 10-minute videos, so we'll do another one tonight. Parshas Toldos, another one on Toldos. So, my dear friend Razina Rebbe, Rabbi Yankelina Zechat Levacha, whoever remembers him, such a special person. So there's a sefer from him, Tiferes Yaakov, and he quotes the Reb Label Eger. Reb Label Eger wrote a sefer to us by the name of Teres Emes. He was one of the biggest Chassidish Rebbes in Poland. Ishbitz, him, Reb Tzadok HaKohen. So he says as follows. He says the reason why Yaakov had to receive the brachas from his father Yitzchak while dressed in Esav's horrible clothes was so that it be a lesson for the Jews of all generations, that even if someone thinks that he's Esav, on the outside he's Esav, he might do actions of Esav and have thoughts and speak words of Esav. It's all on the outside. On the inside, he's Yaakov. Yid is never lost. And when we tap into our Yaakov, Hashem is right there for us. You know, I'll tell you a phenomenal story that I heard from my dear friend Rabbi Heschel Yalis, the Sambar Rebbe, and he said that probably 30 years ago, maybe more, probably more, time of Carter, I believe, when all the nations of the world were so excited about the roadmap. The roadmap was an answer to the problem of the Jew. We're always the problem. There was a Jewish guy, far from everything, knew nothing about Yiddishkeit, but he had the answer. He was very well tied politically and had many millions of dollars. And his answer was, give the Arabs Jerusalem, give them the Holy Wall, give them the Maras HaMachpelah. What do you need? Your parents' cemetery? That's what you need. We need live Jews. This will save our lives. And everyone will love us, and the Arabs will love us. What do you need all these things for? You want Israel to live. He wrote this whole thing, and everyone was excited about it in the world. Well, of course, the non-Jews and the Arabs, and even some Americans, Carter and his people. And my friend Rabbi Yalis, who did a lot of kiruv, a lot of bringing in closer to Hashem, and he was a walking sanctification of Hashem's name wherever he went. He was a frum Chassidish Yid that lived in Brooklyn and would travel a lot to California and had a big following in San Francisco. And he knew this person who wrote this theory, this supposedly answer to the problem. And he wrote him a letter, he told me, that was 8 pages, scolding him, rebuking him. But before he sent him the letter, he wanted to show the letter to a great tzaddik, a big Rebbe. And the Rebbe read the letter. And before the Rebbe could comment, my friend, Rabbi Yalis, the Sambar Rebbe, said to him, Perhaps it's too little, too late. I wrote too little, and it's too late. And the Rebbe answered him, too little, you're right. Too late, it's never too late for a Jew. So imagine such a person that was so far from everything, that was ready to sell everything we believe in to the non-Jews because of how illiterate he was in who we are. But there's always help. For a Jew, there's always help. And that's the lesson that the Torah Emes of Leibel says why Yaakov's blessing had to be given, had to be received in the close of Esav. So, what's really the reason why Rivka Imenu, our matriarch, Rebecca, who was so great and so holy, even though that all the matriarchs, all four of them were very great and very special, that we can't even imagine how great they were. So why did she have to be barren for so long that they had to sit on, that she and her husband Isaac had to sit in two corners of the room and pray until the prayers were answered? So the Orach Chaim HaKadosh says as follows: because since her father, Besuel, who was also a horrible, evil person who was ready to kill Yaakov, and Eliezer now, when he came to visit him, as the story goes, as we read the Parsha, he blessed her. Atayila Alfi Ravava, you should be the thousands and tens of thousands that was promised to Yaakov, and not some other wife that he might marry, but you should be the one to receive it, which seems like a great blessing. He really didn't want to give her that blessing. He really said, Halavai, I wish she wouldn't get that blessing. She's too good. But in his being so not wanting for someone else, so he said, let my daughter had it, not somebody else. Anyway, but since he did give her the blessing, so Hashem didn't want that people should say, oh, look, the blessing of Klal Yisrael, of all of Israel, how it became so great, and we became Hashem's people, was because of the blessing of Besuel. So it's for this reason that she sadly enough had to suffer so long and be barren. We don't need the blessings of the evil people. We need them to do tshuva, to become better, and there's hope for everybody. But their blessings is not what's going to make us great and successful. Have a good week. See you next time. Rabbi Tzimi Adel. Tonight is Matzah Shabbos Rosh Chodesh, Saturday night. It's Shabbos Parshas Toldos. It's also the new month of Kislev is coming upon us, which brings in the beautiful holiday of Hanukkah. Good night.